Good evening. I am Vickend Valario, and this is the Vickend Update. In today's news, a scuffle broke out at a grocery store in Boston, Massachusetts, between a shopkeeper and a customer. In what began as a debate over the price of a pound of grapes, the customer insisted that a discount of 10 cents was in order. However, the shopkeeper refused. Upon his refusal, the scuffle broke out. Here was the scene at Star Market at approximately 2:30 this afternoon.
I have this coupon.
Oh.
I want discount.
Oh, okay, sure. Let me just take a look at this. Okay, let me total up your stuff here. Okay, and your coupon. Let's see.
Yes, it gives me discount.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm afraid to say.
I don't understand.
Well, see, the problem is.
Problem?
This.
I have coupon. I want discount.
There's one slight discrepancy here. Ma'am, this coupon was expired yesterday.
How dare you try to cheat me?
It's out of my hands, ma'am. I really wish I could do something for you, but, well, here's the... I'm sorry, I can't really...
How dare you try to cheat me?
Whoa, wait, whoa! Ah! Get away from me! Stop!
The last time you tried to cheat me!
Police arrived at the scene shortly thereafter. However, the customer was able to escape on foot. The suspect still remains at large. In sports, the National Tavlu Tournament Finals took place today. Here is Sandra Saroyan with more on that. Sandra?
Thanks, Vickend. We are live here at the National Tavlu Tournament in beautiful Las Vegas, where the scene here was quite competitive. The biggest surprise of the tournament was a young woman named Talad, who won in dramatic fashion over some tough adversaries. In what was a Cinderella story of the ages, Talad made it to the final round, where she beat defending champion Sako Sarkisyan by a hair. I was able to briefly speak with the completely dejected Sarkisyan after his heartbreaking loss.
This is unbelievable. I don't know how I lose a little girl. Me is Sako the Great. You know, all I do is eat, drink, and play tavlu. And now of all things, I lose a little girl. You make the pilaf, I play the tavlu.
I also had a chance to meet with Miss Cinderella herself. Well, Talad, you've achieved what seemed to be the impossible. How do you feel?
I am still in shock. I feel like I'm in a magical dream and never want to wake up. It all started with my first sheshbesh. After that, I kept the good rolls coming and never looked back. I can't wait to tell all my friends from home.
Congratulations, Talad. Just as David beat Goliath, Talad beat Sako. And that wraps things up here at the National Tavlu Tournament. Vickend, back to you.
Thank you, Sandra, for that surprisingly lively report. In political news, President Richard Kocharyan met with members of the media today to discuss recent developments regarding foreign relations with neighboring countries. When asked about progress of peace talks with Azerbaijan, Kocharyan responded like this.
You talking to me?
When pressed further by the reporter, Kocharyan continued with,
Who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me?
In science, the NAARD, National Armenian Astronomical Research Division, has discovered a new planet. It is a brown planet that is reported to have life forms present on it, according to NASA. It was discovered at approximately 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just minutes after researchers returned from their 2-hour lunch break. This is certainly a breakthrough for the facility, which has only been able to find small rocks and meteors over the past 2 decades. Wait a minute. All right, I'm getting word now that we have breaking news from Armenia. So we're going to live footage at Khorvirab, also known as the Pit, with Armenian correspondent Khosrovi Tukht.
Thank you, Vickend. There's been some developments on movement near the Greater Masis peak of Mount Ararat. There's been no word on whether it's an animal of some sort or if it's just a routine avalanche.
Khosrovi Tukht, could this be a survivor from the Noah's Ark crash landing, or possibly even a descendant from an animal that was kept on that vessel?
Well, Vickend, that's what a lot of the locals around here have been saying. There's been much discussion about it. Let's get a sense of their thinking. Sir, do you think this could be a beast from before Christ?
No, it is a walrus.
Okay. You think a walrus could be living on a mountain all that time?
Of course it could. I should know.
Why is that, sir?
Because I am the walrus.
Okay. Let's get a sense of some others' thoughts on the situation. Hi, sweetie. What do you think could be causing all this commotion?
I hope it's a unicorn.
Isn't that adorable, Vickend?
It sure is.
My goodness, it can't be. There must be some mistake.
What's the matter?
I was just told that our chopper is going in for a closer look on the peak. What you see may surprise you.
I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it before my own eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time anyone has been able to film the legendary Godzilla. This creature must have remained camouflaged for all these years in the icy heights of the mountain. I've read some ancient mythology about the great milky monster, but never before did I think it was true. Now we know. But why now? What would compel Godzilla to re-emerge? Perhaps the camera will shed some more light on this matter. Wow, apparently Godzilla is on a mission of nutrition. He wants to supplement the diets of humanity. He appears to be descending the mountain now. Perhaps he'll be spreading the bounty with the local villagers.
Oh my God, it's Godzilla! We have no cookies, no cereal!
We're lactose intolerant!
The local Kurds and Turks who inhabit the countryside around Ararat are fleeing. I believe one man stated that they are lactose intolerant.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit.
I've just gotten word that the Turkish government has given Mount Ararat and the surrounding countryside back to the Armenian people, citing current hazardous living standards. This can only help their bid to join the European Union. Armenians are flooding over the old border in historic return to their beloved mountain.
Come back! Come back! We love you! We love you! Thank you for getting our mountain back! Now we can have as much Gatnabur, Bawbag, and Mazunov Kufte as we want! Paneer huts! Paneer huts! Paneer huts! No more brittle bones!
Ախյուրիպես բարարլինի Հայաստանի ջերմագաթիկ Ովոր խմի անուշլինի Հայաստանի.
And that concludes the Vickend Update. Tune in at 11 for more current news on global events. And remember, don't let the Odar stations fool you. Vickend Update is your source for the fastest and most accurate news. This is Vickend Valario, wishing you a good night.